Everybody, it's a special day today. We're getting Scallywags out of the driveway and back to Leesylvania at the boatyard. We spent 5 months doing a lot of work, and today's the day we bring it back to its home, and we'll never come back to this driveway again, hopefully. Vicky's down there cleaning away. Hey, Vicky. We're going to show you in this little video everything that we've done and what we still have to do. Can I get an R? That's a hook. Arr. I know, right? Okay, it is going. That's.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Hey, Scallywags here.
There's a fly.
Good job with this boat.
Good job, you.
So we're gonna show you guys what we've done and what we still have to do with this boat. So I'm gonna start off with the front. This trailer was very old. It's very rusty. It doesn't look that great, but it got us here. It got us into the water a few times. But we are going to kind of repaint the trailer. One of the first things we had to do, though, was replace the winch, so we could get the boat actually secured. We also fixed the lights, the brake lights, so that we could get out on the road. Another thing we had to do was register it, be all legal. We waxed, buffed the sides. It was definitely, what do you call that? Calcified, or what's the stuff that oxidized?
Oxidized, yeah.
It was definitely oxidized. It felt rough, but now it feels smooth like a boat should. We're also going to put on another coat of wax, but we still have to get where these rollers are. You see, we cannot get underneath there, and so we can't do that till the boat comes off the trailer and then gets put back on the trailer, and then we can get access to those spots. We did the bottom, which was fantastic. That was fun.
Yeah, and it didn't take that long.
Didn't take that long. The keel, we were worried about. It's 800 pounds.
850.
850 of iron, and it was rusted up. But thanks to Rachel, she recommended a needle gun scaler, or a needle scaler, because over years doing that kind of rust removal in the Coast Guard, and all the rust just came right off. We were able to really coat that and get it painted. We feel very confident that it's in good shape. You can see where we cannot get the bottom. Let's show them the back.
Oh. Back?
What do we do back here?
Well, you put on the Scallywags name.
Yep, we renamed the boat from Aurora. I can't even say that, so it's a good thing we renamed the boat to Scallywags and got some custom stickers for that.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for the exterior. Now we're going to show you what we did up on the inside of the cabin. Okay, climbing up. We cleaned the boat. We worked on restriping. We did the black stripe, but we still have to do the blue stripe, and we can do that later when we get a little can of paint. We also replaced the wooden hatch to the cabin. The other one was like particle board or something really gross. But this is nice wood. Also, the Lexan sliding hatch cover, companionway hatch, had a huge crack going down it, and so I had a new piece cut for that. All right, take us for a tour inside. So welcome to the interior Scallywags. One of the first things we did was get a bell.
It's dusty.
We redid the seat cushions. They just got a little damp because we were hosing off the boat one more time before we bring it to the boatyard.
Yeah.
But it's got nice new cushions.
Cushions.
Peel back the bottom black mat and let's show them.
Right.
These were wood panels down here, and the wood panels were all rotted out. So these are plastic, and they'll never rot away. Did them all the way to the V-berth, all the way back. Point the little panels underneath the legs there. Yep, we did all these panels on the front.
These need to be done.
We're gonna do the other side. Reattached these shelving faces so that they're more secure. Decorated a little. Did the whole panel between the V-berth and the main cabin. That's redone. The table, yes, the table's a fun thing that we did. This table is definitely customized with.
Oh my done. We gotta come in to finish
Okay,
it.
we'll finish some little
we got
things.
stuff to do.
But one of the
seen
things, the
any.
reason why we took it here to the house was so we had access to power tools. Anything else can be done back in the boatyard, and we'll never bring this back to the house again because that was a pain stepping the mast. But yes, doing little woodwork, painting, touch up, cleaning can be done in the boatyard. So, going back to the table, Scallywags. This is my grandfather, my grandmother. My dad's over here somewhere. There he is. And we've got me, the dogs,
Gilligan.
and more importantly, Vicky right there. She looks like a true scallywag. The V-berth was totally done. Go ahead and fold this up real quick so we can show it. Completely rotted out, and you're gonna see that there's still some rotted out wood in here. But we want to be able to sleep in here, so we're gonna get some cushions made that will fit this space. Reattach these railings. But what's cool is this V-berth. Oh, replace the road chain for the anchor. Is this V-berth is set up so that these can come out you can stow these actually under there.
There's water there.
And there's water. We'll have to get that water. Glad we did this here. Okay, and then we can have a half cushion up front. And this is actually where the porta potty goes. Porta potty. Right there in this space.
The bucket. You mean.
The bucket. I'll just pee over the side. But some others will want to have a little privacy, so they can do that behind this panel. All right. That's Scallywags. We're going to take it to the shore now. All right, one of the things I forgot to show you guys that I'm worried about is we're about to tow this back to the boatyard, and all 4 tires of this trailer should be replaced. They're kind of dry rotted. 2 of them take air, 2 of them don't take air. The lowest pressure I'm running is 20 pounds on one tire, then 32 on another tire, and then about 36 on the other 2. But we're gonna have to get these tires replaced. It's good enough to get from the boatyard across the street to the boat ramp, but it's not good enough to really be going down highways or streets. So this is gonna be a nerve-wracking car ride.
Yeah. Maybe a little more. Yep, that's got to be enough.
All right, we moved the boat backwards on the trailer a little bit, and now you can see how we're gonna have to get at those spots later. And I was mentioning the tires in bad shape. These are the, you can see they're rotted out. All right, so we're gonna make it to Leesylvania. We're almost there. We're off the main road, which is good. So So if anything breaks down right now, it's not going to be a problem and hindering anybody. And I want to take this moment to give a shout out to my first mate, Vicky. She's behind me, following. And I'll tell you what, this whole sailing experience is something that I've always wanted to do ever since I was young. Love the idea of sailing, not even really motorboating or powerboating. And I took lessons like maybe 10 years ago, and I was hooked, but I was with somebody at the time who just wasn't into it. And Vicky is definitely into it. One, she took sailing lessons back in Japan where we met, and two, she's just been on board with everything. It doesn't matter if it's the sailing part of it or the work aspect of it. And this has not been fun really for the last 5 months with this boat in the driveway. I mean, it's been kind of fun. We've had some fun. We've had fun with the boat in the driveway, but now it's going back to where it belongs, and the sailing season is starting. We just have to get the mast up. We're going to need some help. We got Shelby with Danny and one of Danny's friends maybe. But really excited to be doing this with Vicky. The whole idea is we learn here on the Potomac River, and when we get good enough, and we know what we're doing, and maybe when we move away to a place where we could eventually get a larger boat and do some blue water sailing out on the ocean. Right now I'm very happy being in the Potomac River, but I know there's going to be a point when we want to, you know, maybe head down to the Bahamas, the Caribbean, Cuba, and who knows from there. But what's cool is Vicky is the one who's going to do it with me. And we have this little saying, I jump, you jump, I jump, from the Titanic, which is actually probably not very funny because we're on a boat. But I can't tell you guys how much I love this girl. Vicky, I love you very much. Glad you're my first mate. And we are pulling into Leesylvania right about now. We're going to get this boat back in its little spot. And looking forward to when we get back out on the water. Bye. Alright, Scallywags is back home at Leesylvania. Thank you, Vicky. Home with all the other little boats. It's a nice little yard here. It's small, there's no wind because it's circled by these trees. Very quiet. Alright, we'll be back soon to raise the mast and get in the water. Oh, I gotta get the rudder off. Somebody broke into the boatyard. What you doing in the boatyard? Are you a little sailor?
Look at him. Hey, he's gonna go. He's gonna go fast. Look at him. He's pretty fast. Pretty fast now.
I don't want to run him over.
Go, 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 go.
There's only so many places he can get to.
He can't get out. He would dig.